Thank God it's Friday. So today we're going to be talking about handlers. And you have to pay attention to this particular topic because this is where I stop copying code and start understanding bots. So in the last episode, we learned how our bot uses or listens for message using polling. If you don't know or you did not watch that, you go back and watch episode 3. So after polling now finds a message, who bot actually decides what to do inside our Telegram bot? Well, the answer is handlers. Now, let me explain to you what handlers are. Remember that mental model we mapped out in the episode 1, input, rules, and output. Well, handler is the rule, nothing more. Imagine you're a receptionist, somebody walks in. The receptionist will think, is this a customer? If that person is a customer, we'll send that person to sales. Another person walks in, and that person is a job applicant. Or the receptionist will think, if this is a job applicant, I'll have to send that person to HR. Another person comes, the delivery man. If it's a delivery man, I send them to the warehouse. The receptionist does not solve any problems. She just decides, where should this go? So that's exactly what handlers do for us. So, this handler says, any message that comes in, just reply with hello world, I am alive and listening. That's why when we did start and we sent messages to the bot, it kept saying this. It's kind of dumb, right? So let's make it smarter. Let's delete this message. Just delete this message first. Okay. Now we're going to do an if statement. If you don't know what if statements are, I have a video I explained what if statements are. You can go and check it out. So we're going to do if message dot text equals hi. Let's say Ctrl S to save it. Now, what does this mean? I just made a rule. Remember how I said input, rules, outputs, and handlers are just rules. So I just made a rule. If the message sent is hi, say hello. So let's test that out before I add another rule. Let's test that out. I'm going to go to my Telegram bot now to test it out. But first, we're going to start the Telegram bot. Oops, almost forgot to start it. Let's start the Telegram bot first. Notice now, if I click on start, it does not say anything again. So let me say, hey. It doesn't reply. Why didn't it reply? Remember the rules. If message text is equals to hi, then reply hello. So as long as we don't say hi, the bot will never reply us. I can say okay, it will not reply us. But once we say hi, hi, Python is very, very discreet. So it has to be small letter hi. So we can do it hi. Replies hello. You can see what just happened. So you notice how we sent hi in the first letter was the capital letter H, and it did not reply to us. So let's fix that. We're just going to do dots. We'll add dots lower here. So it replies to any form of hi that we send. Okay. Control S. And let me just tell you guys something. Once you change any line of code in your code, let me say Control S to save it first. You have to stop the bot. If you don't stop the bot, the code changes will not reflect. So stop the bot and restart it, and it should work this time. Now let it to load, and I'm going to send another hi in capital letters and see if it's going to respond. Then I'm going to do capital letter H and I, and see it responded. So let me explain what I did here. This dot low I added is to convert any message we sent to the bot. If it's in capital letter, it will convert it to, small letters. So matter if it's capital letter we send, we're going to convert it to the small letter. That's what this does. So you can see that the bot only replies when we say hi. So let's set another rule. So if you want to set another rule, this is what you do. You create another if statement. So I'm a lazy guy. I don't like writing code over and over again. So I'm just going to copy this. And when I copy it, I'm going to paste it. So this next rule, let's say bye. We're going to say bye. And when we say bye, I want the bot to reply goodbye. Here we go. So Control S to save it. Remember, stop the bot and run it again for it to reflect the changes. So let's say hi again. He said hello. So let's say bye this time around. It didn't say goodbye, and let me explain why it did not say goodbye. Python it needs you to be very accurate. You can see there's a space here. That's why it did not say goodbye. So let's delete that space and rerun it again. It should work this time. I'll delete this space. There should not be any space here. So let me Control S to save it and restart the bot. Okay, let's send bye again. And look, it said goodbye. It worked this time. And we just debugged. What I did now, correcting that error, is what you call debugging in Python. And in fact, in coding. And debugging does not mean that you are a dumb coder or you don't know what you are doing. Debugging is part of learning. So when your code breaks and you fix that error, you learn. You will never ever make that mistake again, and to be easier or faster for you to detect the error, the mistake you made. So you can see handlers contain rules. So it's just rules we're setting. That's just coding for you. You set rules. So what happens if we type banana? Let's try and type banana. Let's see if anything is going to happen. You see, nothing happens. Nothing happens. But now let's do something now. Let's create a rule for banana. So whenever somebody says banana, it should respond. So remember what we do. We're just going to copy and paste this whole thing. Let's put it as banana. Banana. And let's reply. When they say banana, we say, I love banana. It is a fruit. Control S to save. Control C to stop the bot. And let's restart the bot. So now let's type banana again. Banana. I love banana. It is a fruit. So you can just see what is happening here. Do you just see what happened? You write rules using handlers. Handlers are just set of rules. What happens is that when you start your bot starts polling. It finds messages. That's what polling means, remember. So when it finds these messages, the handlers decide what to do. So now, because we sent hi, the handler said, oh, he sent hi. So what do we have to do? We have to send him back hello. So that's just it. That's just the code we just built now, So now let's do something else now. These are a lot of if statements. Remember what I taught you in if and else statement. Let's change this to an else statement. Let's change this to an else statement. Elif, sorry, let's change it to an elif statement. Let's change this to an else statement. And let's remove this message as well. I'll explain what I'm doing in a moment. An else statement. And let's change this to I don't understand that yet. Yes. I don't understand that yet. Okay. So I'm going to Control S. So this is simple. It just comes if message is hi, send hello. Else if message is bye, send goodbye. Else if messages is not any of these two, just reply them with I don't understand yet that yet. So no matter what I send, as long as it's not hi or bye, it will always say I don't understand that yet. Now let's put this to practice. Control S to save it, remember? Control C to stop the bot, and let's start the bot again. Now, because we changed the rules, banana now, it will not understand what banana is again. If I send banana, it's going to say, I don't understand that yet. If I send, how are you? It's going to say, I don't understand that yet. So what happens if I send, you are good? What do you think it will say? Exactly, I don't understand that yet. But we send hi, what will it say? Of course, hello. So if we send bye, what will we say? Goodbye. It's just rules. Code now. Hi says hello. Bye, it says goodbye. Anything else that is not hi or bye, it will always say, I don't understand that yet. That is just coding. This is just the principle of coding. Just certain rules. So next topic, we're going to talk about commands. We're going to talk about commands. So see you in the next video.